my friend Mark told me about. So you start with 3 reps and choose to progress to 7, then you can do that. Okay, cool. So start off with 3 reps of each of these following 5 Tibetan rites. Let's get into it. So Mark's going to be demonstrating 5 reps of each of these 5 rites, but feel free to follow along to this one or do as many reps as you like based on your ability. Our first rite is the spin. So pick a point on the horizon that you can focus on and keep your eyes on that point as much as you can throughout the spin. Now, once you've finished your spins, you'll want to take 3 deep breaths, or as many as you need, to just kind of settle your mind down after the spin before we get into the next rite, which is the Tibetan double crunch. So here you want to lift with your head and upper body first, and then with knees straight and toes pointed, you want to lift, engaging your core, lifting your legs up above your hips and beyond if you can. What we want to focus on here is keeping the lower back pressed into the ground. We want to breathe out as our legs come up and slowly lower down. So we're working core strength, but also strength in the quads and hip flexors. We're getting a nice stretch through the hamstrings as well. So this is rite number 3. We want to exhale, bring the chin to chest, and then inhale and arching back. We want to place your hands on your glutes so we ensure that the butt muscles are engaged as we arch back. That's going to help protect the lower back. So looking back as far as you can behind you, keep your hips above your knees, and then once you finish the rep, bring your chin to your chest. Next rite is the L-sit to bridge. So as you can see, we're coming up into this hip thruster where we're forcing the hips as high as we can, so really engaging the glutes up in that bridge position. The fingers are facing forward. That makes it challenging for the shoulder girdle. If you need to, you can open it out through the hands and externally rotate the hands, face them in any direction that you're comfortable, but the ideal progression that you want to move towards is fingers straight forward. Take a couple of deep breaths once you've completed your reps, and we come into the up-down dog transition. So you no doubt familiar with this exercise from the world of yoga, but what's different in this is that our toes are flexed, so we're on top of our toes throughout the entire position. So we're looking up, pushing the chest out, rolling the shoulders back, and squeezing the glutes in that lower position to protect the lower back, and then lifting the hips nice and high, trying to really lift them as high as you can and drive those heels to the ground so we're getting a nice stretch through the hamstrings and the calves, pressing our chest towards our knees in the downward dog position. So at the end of the routine, there's a good chance to lie on your back, take a few deep breaths, and appreciating what you've done. So I didn't want to include too many exercise cues in this video. I wanted to keep it as chill and as minimal as possible. In the mobility guide, which is free to download, you can get a lot more cues from these exercises, as well as some background information on the rites, how they came about. I also go into what I think is missing for this routine for the modern Western lifestyle. A couple of extra moves that I do every day to help round out this practice into a more complete movement practice. That's it. Perfect. So, just tell us quickly why you do this.
Because I feel a lot better when I do it, is the main reason, in a basic sense. And
pretty much all you need to know, I guess.
that's all you need to know. You feel energized, your body feels a lot freer, you get less aches and pains, and I understand the longevity thing, and I do it for that as well. So I can have a fit, healthy body, so I can go on adventures and live fully till I'm 80, 90 years old.
Perfect. No better reason to do it.
I'll just say one quick thing. If you can't do the full range of movements, when I got my mum doing these, she couldn't do some of the rites in their full capacity. So if you just go as far as you can in a pain-free range of motion, and then just stick with the 3, keep doing 3 until you can get the full repetition, the full movement, and then you can start to progress to 5, 7 after that. Okay.
So there you have it. 5 Tibetan Rites. Your mum could do it. Why not start today? You do 3 reps.